All right, turning now to a couple different current events coming up, all about navigating grief through conversation and art. One of those will focus on how to talk and support children with grief. It's being hosted by a Quad Cities end-of-life doula, Becky Nakashima-Brooke, and she's joining us in studio today.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Okay, so we're going to talk about some of this stuff you brought in just a little bit, but first, for those who don't know, what is an end-of-life doula and what kind of services do you offer?
Sure. So end-of-life doulas usually offer care for somebody when they are passing. For me, with the services that I offer, oftentimes it might be therapeutic sound or Reiki, sometimes Thai body work, but I can also do little household chores, help soothe them to sleep, anything to help the family out. And I can also help the caretaker too, because being a caretaker can be very, very stressful as well.
Well, I'm sure an important time just to feel that support and have all that help too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, so death can be, kind of a scary conversation for a lot of people, especially with kids. So why is it so important for parents to be able to have those conversations with their kids?
Sure. So I'm actually doing it with Emily Gordon, who she specializes with families as well as grief and trauma. And so I was happy that she wanted to do this with me. Death is such a hard thing to understand, and even as an adult, so imagine as a child. I mean, I remember the first time somebody passed away in my family. So we just want to give families tools on how to deal with that with their children, and we're going to do that through storytelling. We're going to do that through sound, so I'll play some sound, and a little grieving ceremony so that they can maybe take that home, and then let's say the goldfish passes, or if grandma passes, they have a little thing they can do as a family.
How important is it to be able to do those things as a family to kind of help kids understand what's happening?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't talk about it, it doesn't mean that it's not there. And so if the family can connect and the kids are able to talk with their parents about it, I think that's a huge value for the family.
Yeah. So your How to Talk to Children About Grief workshop is coming up on Sunday, February 9th. You brought some of the activities you're going to be doing, so talk to me about what all this is.
So Emily and I are going to be reading stories, but then at the end we're going to let the kids design some boxes. So maybe they'll put like their memories for their grandma in here, or a pet that's passed, a friend. And so my kids helped me paint these over the weekend. We had that long weekend, so I said they'd help me paint them. So they could put pictures in there, jewelry, little notes. Anything like that would be helpful for those little keepsakes.
And then you have some sound stuff too that you do, right?
Yeah. Do you want to try it?
Yes.
Yes.
Talk to me about what it is.
So this is a temple bowl, and so if you tap it, but if you want to try singing it, you can.
You go around?
Yeah. There you go. You're natural.
Is it supposed to be making a sound?
Yes. It is. Here,
What
go a little harder.
Oh, harder.
Yeah. Here, start with a. Now try. There you go.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
Yes. Oh, yes. Now I hear it. How does this help kids and families?
Sure. So sound goes in and it helps release. If you think about, like, if you hear a good song, songs either make us dance or they can make us cry, but through sound healing, it helps release emotions and kind of settle us down. So the sounds that I'll be playing for the event will mostly be more like grounding sounds to help calm them. Nothing like high or anything scary, more soothing sounds.
Well, you have another event coming up this weekend. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that one too. So Louise Cameos has an exhibit at the Figgy called Everything I See is Beautiful, I believe it's called. And it's a great way for us to see visually that delicate line between life and death. And so my idea is to invite, this is more for adults, but adults can come. We'll view the exhibit, which will get our minds just thinking about what would we want our loved ones to share with us. So I have some memory books that we'll be putting together, some keepsake books. And so this could be something that I could write down what I would want my loved ones to remember, but also like towards the end, memories they could be reminding me of, so things that I would want to know about, be reminded of my life. So that will be on Saturday, and that's at 3.
Well, definitely all important topics. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And for you guys at home, you can find more information about both of these events on our website, WQ80.com. Just click on the As Seen on TV tab.